call Elon and ask him if it's okay to do this? Hey. Get my own supercharger station right now.
That brake caliper is bigger than your engine block.
Welcome back. This versus that, brought to you by our friends at NOS Energy. That's the reason this show's free, so support them because they support us and they support the stuff you want to watch. Anyway, today is...
It's the battle of the ultimate daily drivers, in my opinion.
Yeah, if you have the bank account, I suggest you should buy one of these cars. What's that Ferris Bueller line?
If you have the means, I highly suggest it. I also would argue that this is the battle for the future of the automobile in general, perhaps.
Oh, let's not.
Here we go. Let's go look at the cars.
Let's just go look at the cars.
Yeah. What's up, man? What's your name?
How you
Where
doing?
are you from?
Rexx Cummings from Pasadena, California.
So Rex, what did you bring here today?
So I brought you an unplugged Model S Apex complete build.
I love the story of this company. I go back with Ben Schaefer. He started a company called Bulletproof Performance, high horsepower, high octane, JDM importer, and then all of a sudden he moves in with Elon Musk. You guys are in the same business park. Their rocket ships are going off next to him and he's building stuff like this.
Wait,
it's amazing.
Is that business park?
Yeah.
It's Hawthorne, California.
Yeah, exactly. Dave knows. This is also a challenging car to mod because Elon's people are watching everything. So there's challenges around what sort of mods you can do.
There's not much you can do.
Oh, wait. So what you're saying is Unplugged didn't move to that park. Elon moved them
yeah,
to
I
the
think
park.
so, yeah.
I'm reaping all the benefits.
Exactly. Keep a close eye. Keep your friends close. Keep your enemies closer.
Yep. Hands down, this is the best looking Tesla I've ever seen. And not that I dislike the Tesla, but like this one actually looks like tough. You don't have like a weird vanity plate.
Yeah, it's super tasteful. You rolled up next to us this morning and both Vin and I were like,
ooh, I drive that.
Ooh, like this nice touch right here. You have a fender cut, right? Which is traditionally a bit rice, but then you have the end plate coming off of it, the carbon. It's all like really tastefully done.
Now, in terms of performance, this is the dual motor.
It is. It's the dual motor. It's
But
the Model S Performance.
Yes, but they also do
dual
something.
motor like twin turbo?
Yeah,
Like
it's the
that's how
twin
that
turbo the
translates?
Tesla. But the other thing about it is Elon's known to like download new maps. Is this the cheetah stance?
Yeah, it is. It came out in the new update.
So now that gives faster acceleration, correct?
It does. It does give you faster acceleration.
I know,
Or
exactly,
like
exactly.
What I want to know, and I don't know a ton about it, so tuning an EV, like what can you
You're
even
pretty
do?
limited. It's a lot of suspension work, lightening the vehicle. In regards to performance, so we are pretty limited.
There
And
are
that's
some
because
people-
Elon is just like
He's watching.
He's watching us right now.
I know, I'm a little worried to be honest. If you want to drive a Model S with the full interior and everything, you can't really start modding or start adding more power or start hot rodding it, so to speak, because they'll shut it down. There's warranty voiding. They'll brick the car essentially. Yeah. So the mods that you guys do to these are basically lightning, suspension, braking.
Correct.
So, but the cheetah stance is more acceleration. Does that cut down on the range?
The whole time you're talking,
it will.
all I'm thinking about is really bad vanity plates. Like anyway, what were you saying now?
Doge Charger. No, that's the Cybertruck.
I'm getting into my own. I'm going to get my own supercharger station right now.
Anyway, you can answer his question. Just no one really wanted to hear it. That's it, so.
Where were we at?
I don't even know anymore. Talking about cheetah stance definitely improves the acceleration.
It does improve acceleration. Anytime you use a Ludicrous Plus, it definitely will cut down on your
I love
range.
Ludicrous Plus. Where did that name come from? What have I done? So standard Model S dual motor is about a 1040, 1050 quarter mile.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, okay. So the cheetah stance is probably a little bit faster then.
That's what I'm told.
Okay.
So anyway, let's talk about the car that I really care about today. Not that I don't like the car, but I'm a four rings kind of guy. So this actually isn't yours. It's one of your customers' cars.
It is, yeah.
You were gonna bring yours up last night.
Right.
got a flat on the way, borrowed a car. I love that amount of just
at 1:30 in the morning.
Well, what is your name and where are you from?
David SARABI. I'm the owner of Eurocode.
So this is a Eurocode customer car. Audi RS6. What year?
2021.
2021.
This is a milder version than what you normally do, though. This is in terms of stages.
This is a stage 1 car. He came in and we did stage 1 tune, and we did some lowering module on it for now. We've got some other products in order, wheels and such, but right now there's actually a shortage on wheels. We're looking for some HRE wheels, can't get them right now.
Wow.
I don't know how much you actually have to upgrade on wheels when you have
know, man.
Yeah.
85s up front.
Not really so much for the sake of you know, the overall tire width,
It's
but
an
it would be
aesthetic
more aesthetic thing. So it also
For
makes
sure.
the car a little more unique. You know, you're not running the cookie cutter wheel on the car. So.
Absolutely.
So 4-liter twin turbo engine. Where's it at with a stage 1?
So it's about 700 horsepower.
And that's up from 590, right?
You're right.
590-ish.
I love how that's stage 1.
But you also realize that this is already like Audi stage 5 because this engine comes in like a 420 horsepower version in the A8, and they just keep making it better and better.
They've also put this in the SQ7 with slightly smaller turbos, kind of like the S6 RS7 type combo. Got it in SQ8, and then you know the RSQ8 has the identical motor to this particular car and the Lamborghini Urus and such.
Do you like this car? Like,
I own one. I love it. It's an amazing vehicle. I've got 2 kids, so it works out really well. It's not a Canyon Carver. It's an Autobahn mobile for sure. I've taken it on Buttonwillow and streets. Car is done okay. Unfortunately, the weak link is the tires. You know, you've got these street tires that you can't really get anything decent for the track. So 3 laps in, you're pretty much done. You get one.
it's
Plus,
heavy.
it's heavy too, so you're putting a lot of weight.
5,500 pounds.
5,500.
So it's
And
got
it's
a
not
lot
like
of
you
weight to
can
it.
not like you can downsize a wheel and get
No.
a meteor tire
Well,
on there. 'cause, I mean,
especially
look at
with the
those
carbon
brakes.
ceramics. This car doesn't have carbon
insane.
ceramics. My car does, and you can't put anything smaller than a 22 on there. It won't clear the brakes.
Wow.
the brakes are bigger than the wheels on my
Yeah,
Audi.
I know.
That brake caliper is bigger than your engine block.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
pretty sure, right?
That's a K24
Yeah,
right there.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
only B20. That's
Those
not
calipers have more
the-
stopping power than your car has.
accelerating power. Yeah, exactly.
So believe it or not, I got the carbon ceramics to fade at
Because
Willow
of the weight
Springs
of it.
because
Well,
it's just
5,500.
a lot of weight, and you know, if you're really pushing it, you're putting a lot of heat in them. There's only so much they can do.
I know there's just plastic covers, but can we pop the hood anyway?
Of course.
Your
This
boys.
has got laser headlights. and then-
Laser
Yeah, that's why
headlights?
it's got the little warning. Says warning, do not look inside.
It's just such a crazy package.
It's got a small hybrid motor, believe it or not. It's got an electric setup, and it's not really for the intensive purpose of it getting extra power. It's really just there to help when the auto start stop on the engine works. It allows the air conditioning compressor and such to still be
interesting. To
running,
keep
so you
going,
get the
yeah.
AC going, so it doesn't stop.
I love the hot V setup because you have the
Yeah.
downpipes coming from the top of the motor back, and you have that heat shielding.
Also,
from the
I
factory.
love like the difference between German and American cars, because there's this thing here that if you understand means hot. If this was a GM car,
octane.
it would be like caution,
Chin-
hot,
caution,
lawyers,
caution.
hot, don't touch this.
It's hot.
The Germans are like,
Yeah,
if you
careful.
say no, touch.
What is it also about Audi that does like wheel stance, fitment, and just from the factory? Put like a wheel spacer on a standard. It looks amazing too. The fender bulge, everything about Audis, like they do it so well.
The RS has always been.
RS is such a good-
The thing about Audis, in my opinion, they didn't want to build a car that looked too crazy. It's like if you know, you know. It's the official if you know,
subtle,
you know.
it's like-
it's just a little bit wider. Like most people might not recognize.
Muscles underneath an Armani suit.
I was gonna say probably Hugo Boss, but that's
I know
just
my
a
eras,
weird
my
joke.
eras. Never mind. We're gonna keep going. What's
All
up?
right,
We're
this
racing.
is
Rex, get in here. Come on, man. Let's figure this out.
So normally what we do is we set you up heads up just to see where you guys are at, and then you can negotiate afterwards, whoever loses the race. We got 500, 1,000, and 1,500 feet. So
I say we start with the 1,000.
1,000 from a dig, even start. No.
Yeah, let's do that.
okay.
Need to call Elon and ask him if it's okay to do this before. just checking. Make sure we're
I think
okay
he might
to.
have a little
We'll make sure he
extra
doesn't know.
cheetah
Oh
mode
yeah,
in
he's like, you
there.
know what? He's like, he
since
rings
he's
up.
plugged in
He
with
rings
the
up
unplugged
SpaceX,
one.
and they're like,
Gotta put it
Speed
out.
dial.
As a New York Jets fan, I've been raised to vote for a team that's most likely going to lose. We're a little stacked hard on this one, so Audi.
I gotta support my boy Ben Schaefer from Bulletproof Performance. I'm going Tesla Model S all day. You can't fight the future.
Super hard to head up against technology, right? So going with Tesla.
I'm not a big fan of golf carts, and I like gasoline, so go Audi on this one.
I don't know anything about him, but stick with Elon Mustard on that.
All right, so as a daily driver, I would pick the RS6 all day. But I have to go with the Tesla. I think he's gonna take him off the line, and it's up to the Audi to reel him in. But 1,000 feet, I don't think that's gonna happen.
What did Scotto vote for, the Audi? I'm going Tesla.
Look. Carbon front rotor.
You know why it's carbon front rotors, right?
Why?
Because you gotta stop all those batteries. Oh yeah, I get it.
Yo, I need it after last night.
What?
Round one.
Huh? Oh, okay. We're gonna.
That looked close.
That Tesla, like,
I was not expecting the big end on the Tesla.
He jumped it, but just enough where like you can't complain.
What noise does it make when it launches?
Yeah. Dude, this thing moves. How many runs do you think you could get with still being fast?
Get 2 solid runs.
Even if it doesn't, you have a really good baked-in excuse.
So you lost by half a car.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good considering what that thing's got.
Too,
you jumped him a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just make the race fair. We're gonna give you the hit. So you leave, and then he'll leave on you. The good thing is on the third race, he'll probably be down on power. So.
Okay.
Round 2.
By now, the performance on the Tesla might be just down enough to make a heads-up race even.
I don't think that.
Just run them heads up and hopefully.
Yeah, I'm just trying to sound like I know. I have no idea. All right, man. So I mean, that's your win, straight up, because Tesla homies, he slept at the line a little.
He was,
Yeah, I mean, it's neck and neck, and then up top, he starts pulling on me, reeling me in.
Yeah.
So we were thinking instead of giving you the hit, actually just giving a 1 car. Or do you want to go to 1,500? You want 1,500? All right. He wants to go straight up, but all the way to the 1,500. He just looked at like the fuel gauge the way you do on the way to Vegas when it says no more services for 79 miles.
Yeah.
He's like, power's going down, but I mean, that's just part of the game. That's what you get when you
Run what you brought.
Yeah.
All right, last race, heads up to 1,500. Whoever takes this one takes the win.
Round 3.
Looks like Tesla got him by a car, so. Although from here, that could be 9 cars.
I'm impressed with the top end on the Tesla. I haven't seen
you know
that
what happened
before.
on that last run? New firmware. Yeah. Elon upgrade. Elon was watching from the drone.
Sky boobs.
Tesla by a car.
Tesla by a car. Woo! All right, there it is. Took the W.
You did the exact opposite of what any of us thought it would do. We thought you would just completely work him off the launch, and then he would top end you, and it was actually the opposite. Guess we don't know anything about cars. Best, cheapest supercar you can buy.
What type of power does this make?
320 at the wheel.
No one can tell us what to do.